फिर से 1 सेकेंड गाइस। कंटिन्यू हो रहा है ना ये? अच्छा ये वाला फिनिश हो गया। गॉड डैम, कोई बात नहीं, से वाला कर देते हैं। ये वाला ठीक है। वो वाला डिलीट कर देते हैं क्योंकि उसमें दिक्कत हो गई। दिक्कत हो गई, कोई बात। ऐसा लग रहा है पहले वाला स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ भाई। होल्ड ऑन भाई। वो वाला बाद में भी रिमूव कर सकते थे बट अभी कर देते हैं। जबेल मैं तो फदर अनलिस्टेड कर देता हूँ। रिमूव क्या, ये वाला सही है। अगर मैं पावर रेंजेस देखूंगा और लाइव स्ट्रीम, क्या दिक्कत होगी मेरे को? आई डोंट नो, हो भी सकती। लेट मी चेक माय ऑडियो। ऑडियो, ऑडियो, just checking my audio, nothing else. But I need to drink, I need to eat also. हेलो हेलो हेलो, कैसे आ रही है आवाज? हेलो हेलो हेलो, कैसे आ रही है आवाज? हेलो हेलो, ठीक ही आ रही है। गुड स्टफ, गुड स्टफ, गुड स्टफ। तलविंदर का गाना था लेकिन वो उसका गाना है यार, लेकिन वो टी सीरीज का गाना है वो। तू मेरे को सुनना है ऑन लाइव स्ट्रीम, लेकिन वो है ना कॉपीराइट। टी सीरीज वाले गार्ड मार देगा, वीडियो ही टिकटॉक बना दे। इन्नू, 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 चचीरा, long baby, इन्नू, इन्नू। कल कुछ लफड़ा हुआ मैंने सुना है।
हेल्थ के लिए पन्ना खरीदने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, टाइगर आई लो। लक के लिए लहसुनिया खरीदने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है, जेड लो।
सो है गाइस, न्यूज़ बॉय है। तो सबसे पहले हम लोग बात करते हैं कल के इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान फाइनल मैच के बारे में। एशिया कप का कल फाइनल मैच था एंड इंडिया जीत गए। पाकिस्तान पहले बैटिंग करके 146 रन मारे, वो ऑल आउट हो गए थे। जिसके बाद इंडिया आए बैटिंग करने। अभिषेक शर्मा, शुभमन गिल नहीं चले, सूर्य कुमार यादव भी नहीं चले, लेकिन तिलक वर्मा कल क्या ही खतरनाक चले। और शिवम दुबे, संजू सैमसन भी बहुत बढ़िया खेले। 19.4 ओवर्स में इंडिया 147 रन के टारगेट को चेस कर दिए। बता दो, जब पहला इनिंग्स चल रहा था, जब पाकिस्तान बैटिंग कर रहे थे, तब हरीश राव को बता दो जसप्रीत बुमराह आउट किए। एंड आउट करने के बाद जसप्रीत बुमराह कर देते हैं जेट क्रैश जैसे, वही सेम वो कर देते हैं जो हरीश राव कुछ दिन पहले किए थे, इंडियन फैंस को मॉक करते हुए ना। इसके बाद हरीश राव लेते हैं जसप्रीत बुमराह का रिवेंज। जब टीम इंडिया के प्लेयर अभिषेक शर्मा का वो कैच पकड़े, तो हरीश राव फिर से जेट क्रैश जेस्चर करते हैं। शर्म कर लो भाई थोड़ा सा। इसके बाद बता दो, जब मैच खत्म हुआ, टीम इंडिया
शर्म कर लो थोड़ा सा, शर्म।
जीते, फिर तो कुछ ऐसा हुआ जो आज तक शायद से कभी नहीं हुआ है। टीम इंडिया को एशिया कप जीतने के बाद ट्रॉफी ही नहीं मिला, ऑल्सो मेडल्स भी, क्योंकि टीम इंडिया ने मोहसिन नकवी के हाथ से ट्रॉफी लेने से ही मना कर दिया। मोहसिन नकवी जो पाकिस्तान क्रिकेट बोर्ड के चेयरपर्सन है एंड ऑल्सो एसीसी,
एक्सक्यूज मी, व्हाट? अरे सीरियस?
एशियन क्रिकेट काउंसिल के चीफ है। टीम इंडिया ने कहा कि हम इनसे ट्रॉफी लेंगे ही नहीं। कुछ दिन पहले टीम इंडिया को मॉक भी किए थे क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो का एक वीडियो शेयर करके, जहां क्रिस्टियानो रोनाल्डो भी जेट क्रैश वाला जेस्चर कर रहे थे। इतना ही नहीं, ये पाकिस्तान के इंटीरियर मिनिस्टर भी है। बता दो, प्रोटोकॉल या रूल जो भी कह लो, उसके अकॉर्डिंग एसीसी के चीफ ही एशिया कप के ट्रॉफी को विनिंग टीम को देते हैं। बट क्योंकि टीम इंडिया ट्रॉफी लेने से मना कर दिए, इस वजह से प्रेजेंटेशन में काफी डिले हुआ। इसके बाद भी जो मोहसिन नकवी है, वो स्टेज में आके खड़े हो गए ट्रॉफी देने के लिए। ऑफकोर्स इंडिया स्टेज में गए ही नहीं ट्रॉफी लेने। कुछ टाइम मोहसिन नकवी
लॉल भाई,
रहते हैं
बहुत बहुत ही एम्बैरेसिंग सीन।
एंड देन फिर ट्रॉफी लेके चले जाते हैं। है। ऑल्सो प्लेयर्स को मेडल्स भी उनको ही देना था, वो भी वो नहीं देते। इसके बाद बता दो, टीम इंडिया अपना विक्ट्री सेलिब्रेट किए विदाउट ट्रॉफी। शुभमन गिल एंड अभिषेक शर्मा अपने इंस्टाग्राम पर ये वाला फोटो पोस्ट किए थे ना अपना, जहाँ ट्रॉफी तो नहीं है लेकिन ट्रॉफी का इमोजी है। ऑल्सो हार्दिक पांड्या भी अपने इंस्टाग्राम पर ये फोटो पोस्ट किए थे। सूर्य कुमार यादव इसके ऊपर रिएक्ट करते हुए कहे कि ऐसा तो मैंने पहले कभी नहीं देखा है कि जो विनिंग टीम है ट्रॉफी ही नहीं मिला जो वो डिजर्व करते हैं। बट मेरे लिए द रियल ट्रॉफी आर द प्लेयर्स, सपोर्ट स्टाफ एंड एवरीवन हु कंट्रीब्यूटेड। व्हाट मैटर्स इज दैट एवरीवेयर यू सी ऑन स्क्रीन्स इट सेज इंडियन टीम एशिया कप चैंपियंस। बीसीसीआई के सेक्रेटरी इसके ऊपर काफी एंग्री रिप्लाई दिया ना। हमने डिसाइड किया था कि एशिया कप का ट्रॉफी हम एसीसी के चेयरमैन से नहीं लेंगे, जो एक मेन लीडर में से एक है ऑफ पाकिस्तान। बट इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो जेंटलमैन अपने साथ ट्रॉफी एंड मेडल्स ही ले जाए। ये बहुत ही अनफॉर्चुनेट है एंड हम होप करते हैं कि ट्रॉफी एंड मेडल्स इंडिया को रिटर्न किया जाए एज सुन एज पॉसिबल। नहीं तो नवंबर में जो आईसीसी का कॉन्फ्रेंस होने वाला है दुबई में, वहां हम बहुत ही सीरियस एंड स्ट्रॉन्ग प्रोटेक्शन आया। वो ट्वीट करते हैं ऑपरेशन सिंदूर ऑन द गेम्स फील्ड, आउटकम इज द।
अरे यार इसका ऑपरेशन नहीं। Because we are scared.
Bro, if you keep learning,
I'll sometimes post my own auditions so you can see how I practice what I preach. But you can also see how I do cold reads. I don't just look into blank spots at the wall. I actually have photos that I will put up that remind me of the characters that I'm talking to.
Oh.
And the benefit of doing this, even if you have an in-person scene partner, but
I'm feeling like I need to puke, bro. The hell I'm drinking them. Hey, happy birthday, real couple. Bro is a Libra, like me. He's a September Libra, I'm an October Libra. Trophy. No trophy celebration ही कहना है. बताओ. What?
सेट जब वो वाला कैरेक्टर प्ले कर रहे थे, क्या एनर्जी होती थी सीन्स के दौरान?
कि जो एनर्जी है ना राघव की, वो बेस लाइक अ फ्लू, वो फैल जाएगी बीमारी की तरह। सब इजी हो जाएंगे, सब हंसने लग जाएंगे, तो उसकी खूबी है। लेकिन उसे देख के मुझे सिर्फ एक ही थॉट आता था कि
Good stuff. Chainsaw Man. भाई इसका देखना है पॉडकास्ट में देखूंगा।
that same person is doing multiple characters, you'll have a distinct relationship with each of them. And if you watch how my audition comes out,
there we go. Can never find anything. Whatever.
you see a very distinct relationship between how I look at my mom versus my dad, which of course I always play characters. You'll have a distinct relationship with each of them. And if you watch how my audition comes out,
Is there green screen or blue screen or you have put, or is there a real background, bro?
Everything blind.
There we go.
Can never find anything.
No, that's, I don't know what the fuck is that.
Whatever.
you see a very distinct relationship between how I look at my mom versus my dad, which of course I always play characters with daddy issues. So you'll notice
Daddy issues.
I put up a picture of two because that was the only photo I had of someone that I felt some type of aggression toward.
Daddy issues, mom issues, issue he issue है.
The overall theme is use all of these tools so you can stop giving a shit about what you're about to do. Stop caring about your script analysis. Most of y'all, the script analysis is actually sabotaging you instead of adding to your work because it is forcing you to be iron-attached to your original idea of what the scene was supposed to be. The more you take all of your focus off of yourself and apply it exclusively into the specific action in front of you or the relationship across from you, the more organic your responses in your scenes are going to feel naturally. Let's see how this translated to a recent little lesson that I had in the acting lab with my student Isa, who specifically is one of those actors that is right on the cusp of booking major projects, but hasn't yet learned how to fully trust that she herself is interesting enough. And so she, as a naturally engaging actress and a naturally engaging speaker, will sometimes overcompensate because she doesn't think that it's enough for her to do nothing and lead to performances that are strong but just overacted. So this is that clip from the class.
What is something that you crave from life? What do you want more than anything? And I mean you, Isa.
I keep going back to the involvement of with like other people, like being, that's why I love storytelling, that's why I love acting, because you could create something different than a real world and just roll with it, play with it, and people aren't afraid to improvise, to be creative about it. So yeah, it aligns with my values, I would say.
Do you think
Than a real world and just roll with it, play with it, and people aren't afraid to improvise, to be creative about it. So yeah, it aligns with my values, I would say.
Improvisation is important in every situation. Like if you're doing something or trying to make it work, obviously you'll improvise. Everything don't go as a plan. You need to improvise. You have to improvise things. I've experienced it. I plan something, I try to do as my planned, but it doesn't go well and I need to improvise every time. So improvisation is important and it's necessary to improvise in every situation or every work or project you are going to do. I agree.
I would say.
Do you think
Creative improvisation is really good. There is a difference between creative improvisation and what do you say? Like Kaam Chalao improvisation. Creative improvisation is really smart. It's something better what you have planned.
Real world and just roll with it, play with it, and people aren't afraid to improvise, to be creative about it. So yeah, it aligns with my values, I would say.
Do you think the acting lab can help you with that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Why?
Because there's many innovative people and I like the teachers that I'm working with. It's helping me break through and connect
$200 to join the creative acting lab. Bro, you're too expensive to join.
into places that I haven't been able before.
Ah, gotcha. You think we're gonna connect too?
I'm not implying I could earn it that way.
Oh.
Would you?
Oh.
Yeah, I can. I've done it before. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nice. Good. Bye YouTube ad. तेरी माँ.
See, you noticed what I was doing and then you turned your camera on to start recording, and now you're turning Isa performer mode on.
Good.
I caught you.
You did catch me.
Genuinely answer this. We're not gonna do the scene. Just what do you want in a more specific way? Like if you had to say, this is me, this is what I want more than anything, beyond just collaborating, what is maybe a specific character, a specific project you want to be on?
Obviously a psychopathic villain, bro. Sociopathic. भाई mentally चूक चुका हूँ. Mentally he's gone. That type of villain character, like a fucking mad person, fucking mad. Very unpredictable villain. I can play it. I look like a villain. Really. I look like a villain. I can play that character so well, man. You look innocent. So that's the plus point, advantage. You'll be unpredictable. People won't able to judge you that you can do that kind of stuff. I'm talking about acting, okay? Not in real life. I'm talking about acting. It's a very good.
I did want to get into the Hunger Games, and I'm very
Hunger Games. अच्छा. रोल चुराने की कोशिश. हाँ.
familiar with their producers and everything. I didn't get an audition for this one, unfortunately, but I want to get into those worlds, be a prominent character.
Yeah, but I mean, it's probably never gonna happen. Like, it's
Yeah. ये मुंह पे बोल रहा है. Probably never gonna happen. Yeah.
so dependent on a specific type of franchise you have no control over, right?
Yeah.
I have people who can connect me, and it's just about kind of being.
Bro, she's too confident. Right? Well, she looks like the main character of Hunger Games. क्या कैरेक्टर का नाम भूल गया कौन Hunger Games में कौन प्ले किया था रुक जाओ. Yeah, this. Was she Jennifer Lawrence? Huh? She kinda have that appearance. I think she can play. Just need to lose some, calories. She can play. No, I believe she can play. She can get. Let her have it. क्यों demotivate कर रहा है? Just need to lose some calories. That's all. So she looks totally like the character, bro. The character of Katniss Everdeen. She can play.
Being in the right place, right time. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
I always
You think people will connect you, but again, that's out of your control. So what are you
Yeah, I agree too. You can't control people to connect to you.
going to do that's in your control?
I can connect with them. I could do good work,
But she's too confident. Why? She's confident. I like. She's confident.
and I could prove many different things
Prove.
just by that.
What do you have?
She's confident.
Well, nothing prove. Just prove that my craft is good enough. That I have a
Yes.
clear idea of who I want to be, the kind of characters I want to play.
Yeah.
I don't think you
Nice.
have the ability to get there from everything I've seen. I just don't know if you can really pass that.
She'll work on
You
it,
know
bro.
what I mean?
If she
I
can't,
have
she'll work
faith
on
that I
it.
could prove it.
I like this one. I like this never give up attitude. I like this.
Why do you think that? Convince me.
I put a lot of work into it. I mean, I would
Yeah,
say
yeah.
I don't want to
She-
flaunt arrogance.
She knows what she can do and she's confident about it. That's all you need. You know what you can do and you are confident about it. You can do it, bro. You can do it. Just have faith in yourself.
Definitely, I would say I do have good reps. I do have good footage. I do have good
Yeah.
materials.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all about being in the right place, right time, and based on the people around me.
She is too convincing. She's convincing. She can convince people. Okay. And she know she can do it. Best thing.
I hear that I can get there.
I don't actually think anything I just said. What you just did, Issa, the conversation me and you just had, that is the scene.
But the thing is that this guy, he knows the reality. He has worked on the industry. It's hard, but you can try. Let's not demotivate her. What if she gets it? She can get it. इतनी जल्दी भी रियलिटी चेक मत दो यार. Let her try. ट्राई करने से पहले तुम उसको गिव अप करवा रहे हो यार. I know you don't want to make a disappointment, but let her try once. ट्राई करने से एक्सपीरियंस मिलेगा ना. ट्राई करने से उसको पता चलेगा what is wrong, what is right, what she can do.
That's all the
That is
scene
the
is.
scene.
That's all the scene
The
is.
arc.
Is I don't believe you're capable of something that you have dreamed of your whole life that you know you're capable of. You did the very human thing of resisting that because you have tough skin and you're
Yep.
used to not letting things affect you, as every actor has to get used to, right? That was human. That was way better than if you were like, oh, I'm gonna let Tristan make me emotional. Your character doesn't want to show that side to them. They don't want Lee to think that they're this weak.
Oh my god, straight face, man.
kid. They want Lee to respect them and to see I'm strong enough to take what you're putting at me, which is why you should come on board with me. This is the power of personalizing the character to you.
Yep.
Because we were able to personalize
That's what I
this
said.
scene with obviously how much you want to achieve your dreams as an actress. That's your anchor point that you can attach to Lyra, but you have to know what will trigger you in the way that the scene requires, right? So we would know going forward what would trigger you in a character who is trying to convince somebody to believe in them.
I'm gonna
is
have
your
my
acting
breakfast
career.
now.
And there will be other scenes that have differences, right? It's not always going to be your acting career. There will be many different trigger points that you have. But as you start to build out your toolkit of trigger points, it'll be so much easier for you to just
Bro, my mom can
go
cook
on the
real
ride
well,
of
bro.
the scene. We're in really good territory. I can't. We are so close, Issa. We're like so close. We're able to get it so many times that you're like 2 breakthroughs away from having a complete career breakthrough. I really truly believe that.
I'm crossing my fingers. I appreciate.
Yeah.
I'm happy you have faith in me.
And by the way, we have these types of breakthroughs in the community all the time, whether it's people posting their auditions and I record video feedback for them, or it's in one of our many live classes. If any of this sounds interesting to you, you can join the Acting Lab, links in the description, or QR code. Phase 2, stop trying to book every role, because you are constantly watering yourself down trying to
But I'm versatile. I'm really a versatile character. I can book every
fit
role.
in boxes that the production team didn't even actually
I can even play a fucking female character.
role,
can.
because you are constantly watering yourself down trying to fit in boxes that the production team didn't even actually give you. What if I told you the majority of Actors Access breakdowns are created by interns or AI, not actual casting directors or producers? And yet a lot of y'all will water down your initial instincts if they don't fit into the arbitrary box that you have been given in the description. Obviously, you don't want to neglect the character description completely, but never treat it as what the character is supposed to be. Treat it as added context that you could use as you continue to build out your unique perspective of this script. But here's the thing, you need to start treating your auditions like 4D chess, where you are willing to sacrifice a role that's just not meant for you in a way that will lay the foundations for a role better suited for you later down the line. Always lean into your unique strengths, regardless of if it fits this specific character or not, because no matter what, the actor whose strength is the character is going to book it over a watered down version of the character that you would bring if it doesn't suit your strengths. So you're better off being completely wrong for the role, but having a unique interpretation different from everybody else, than doing what all of the other 99% of actors trying to honor the character description are going to do. And here's the trippy part. Most of the time, the way that you book a role that's completely out of your comfort zone, that isn't necessarily aligned with your acting strengths, is by not falling into that trap. Most of the time, you book a role that's outside your strengths because they decide your version of the character is actually more interesting than their original idea of the character. My favorite story to show this is Sean Marquette. He is a wonderful actor that I knew from 13 Going on 30 as young Mark Ruffalo, but you might know him as Johnny Atkins from The Goldbergs. And what if I told you the original description of Johnny Atkins was this 6'3", 6'4", golden-haired Adonis that was sculpted from the Greek gods. And then Sean Marquette comes in there, brunette, averaged height, usually plays nerdier types of characters, and as he goes into the audition room, feels like he sticks out like a sore thumb. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Literally, I'm surrounded by all of these actors that do fit the description of 6'4" gold Greek Adonis god type of physiques, right? But Sean didn't let that
This is the world's first reusable cotton swab. It can remove up to 10 times more earwax.
Discourage him from going into his strengths. He kind of realized, all right, I'm probably not gonna get this, so I'm just gonna do my interpretation. It'll be completely wrong, but hey, it is what it is. At least I got in front of the decision makers, right? Not only did he book the role of Johnny Atkins because they thought the dorkier version of him was actually a lot funnier than their original version of him, he went on to star in 65 episodes of The Goldbergs, when originally Johnny Atkins was only supposed to be in 1 episode. And this had something similar, but in a different coin happen with me with number 2, where I auditioned for Carmen Cuba 5 times before eventually she specifically requested me for the role of number 2. So I did 5 terrible auditions for characters that weren't suited for me in ways that were able to suggest a character I was suited for, which was number 2. So leaning into your strengths allows casting directors, even if they don't choose you for this role, to identify roles you could be suited for later down the line. So to recap, this current audition has nothing to do with booking the project and everything to do with showcasing your unique strengths so that you can make the best first impression possible and either bring something so different they didn't expect that they end up loving more than their original interpretation of the character, or on the flip side, you don't get it because it's a little bit too kooky, a little bit too out of the realm of what they wanted, but you get a role better suited for your strengths later down the line in a way that allows you to stand out instead of blending in with the 99% of other actors that are so tied to this specific role, having this be their breakout project, that they play it safe because they're too afraid to make the wrong choice and lose out. The very fact of you not being afraid to lose this role is the thing that will make you feel confident enough to take the risks that are required to book the role. You might be thinking to yourself, all of that sounds great. How the hell do I know what my acting strengths are? Well, your acting strengths are simply a combination of your first impression and your acting instincts. Now, in the acting lab, we do this fun exercise called the Essence exercise, where you just sit in front of the camera for 30 seconds in complete silence, and then everybody puts in the comments, based off of just watching you do nothing for 20 to 30 seconds, the types of characters that they could see you playing. And this accomplishes 2 things, by the way. It shows you just how much can be communicated through doing nothing, synchronization between, how you visually look to what you submit yourself to. Because it does play a part. Your looks do matter. I have a whole video about that. But as a whole, I could be the best actor in the world. I'm not getting cast as a cowboy, at least for another 5-10 years, right? No matter how hard I try, it's just not gonna make sense. It's not gonna happen because I just visually do not fit that. And then from there, you take all of the responses that you get from your Essence exercise and you find scenes that match each of those responses. Perform cold reads of them, which are just basically you are just reading the script for the first time and seeing how easy it is for you to relate and connect to that character. And then the characters that come the easiest to you are the characters that you can connect with the least amount of effort, which are a sign that they're aligned with your natural instincts. And your perfect strength is that perfect overlap of how you visually look and the characters that come the easiest to you with the least amount of preparation. Because here's the reality, a lot of times you only have 2 days to do an audition. If you have a job, which all of you that are just starting out will have a job, it's not like you have 2 days to fully devote to an audition. So you have to be able to market yourself in a way that will allow you to, with just 2 days, still deliver phenomenal work to casting directors whose first impression of you can make or break whether they ever call you in for another role again. There are casting directors I completely bombed auditions with at the start of my career that still have never called me in for another audition. And I track them. I track all casting directors I audition with. It's not like they don't have any projects that I would be suited for. They just don't call me in. And ideally, you want to make sure there is some contrast in your marketing, because as a whole, that will be something that lays the foundation for you to eventually break out of whatever typecast you get stuck in the beginning of your career. I'm currently in that like creepy, dark, vulnerable antagonist era of my career. However, I can tell you that I've gotten really close to characters very different from that because I have headshots and a couple of clips from past work that I've actually made myself that show my sweeter, more innocent boy next door personality. So I'm able to market myself in dual ways. And lastly, number 3, try to make your auditions feel as ripped out of a movie as possible. The setup I'm in right now is actually a setup I used for a recent audition, minus the Chucky costume, of course. You can see I went all out with these gashes on my cheek because I had just been mauled by a werewolf in the scene before this. And if you watch this, you would have no bearing that it was for an audition tape. And that's the intentional goal that I have. As an actor, your entire mission is to be so grounded, so authentic that it doesn't even feel like an audition tape. You want to make the casting director feel so immersed in your audition that they forget it's an audition. You don't have to do it with the whole setup that I have. The setup I have is overkill, and it is important to say, a lot of y'all might look at my setup and think to yourself, what lighting do you do? What camera do you have? What background are you using? What are your microphones? You don't need all of this to make it feel like it's ripped out of a movie. David Corenswet's audition is a perfect example of this, where he has just a plain blue blank wall, but if you were to look at it, it would not have any feeling like an audition. It actually feels like a true interview setup the way that he did it, and is so immersive that it feels like what you would get in a final product. So don't be afraid to use props. Don't be afraid to get creative. Now, it's important to say, don't break rules just for the sake of breaking rules, but don't be afraid to if you have a creative idea, because at the end of the day, you gotta send these and forget they ever existed. There is so much rejection in this industry. There's so much no. There are so many crickets that you hear that at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, you're not gonna survive. If I were to leave you with anything, stop putting pressure on yourself. You don't need your auditions to be perfect. You just need to connect, and you need to trust the thought. You need to trust that you yourself are interesting without having to make yourself interesting. Ultimately, you are the one that will make this character land differently than any other actor. That is the power that you have, as long as you harness that power without fear of it not being enough. Take this as a friendly reminder that watching these videos is not enough if you do not go out and practice it. Take a recent audition tape that you did and do everything I mentioned in the first step and see how it impacts the final performance. Compare and contrast them. And if you end up joining the acting lab, I would love for you to make a whole post about the before and after and what you learned by trying this new method out in your auditions. So remember, you can join the acting lab by either value to you as you go after this very hard but fulfilling career. So if you sign up, I look forward to meeting you on the inside. But if you want to keep this learn and train going and see me break down some of my own students' audition tapes along with my own.
Do I need to join a Discord channel for filmmaking, bro? The new editing style is taking over YouTube. Don't edit. Or like template. You just edit templates. Why I walked away. क्या क्या आ रहा है भाई कि भी वैलोरेंट ट्राई करते हैं थोड़ा फन में क्या वैलोरेंट मैंने ट्राई नहीं किया पर कितने सालों के बाद ट्राई नहीं किया ओह What do you want? हाँ What do you want? क्या चाहिए तुझे क्या चाहिए मेरे को क्या चाहते हो तुम डरता हूँ क्या चाहते हो तुम क्या ही चाहता हूँ मैं अब कितने दिनों बाद वैलोरेंट खेल रहा हूँ भाई एम की तो माँ बहन हो चुकी होगी स्विफ्ट प्ले पे है भाई सीना से तुम डरता हूँ पास तुम What is going on with the Discord भाई मेरे को ज्वाइन कर
Match found.
Get out of my head. I can join Prodigy लेकिन कोई भी नहीं होगा Prodigy में Reina
They have no idea how heartless I am.
how heartless I am Oh my god कौन बजा रहा है अभी यार मुंबई तो नहीं है Their personality watch out तू पहली तू आखिरी That's a point यार मेरे को रोना आ जाएगा भाई मुंडा
I would make fun of their dumb faces, but they're us. We look stupid.
Brian, baby Brian. ये बहुत गलत किया है साला मेरे को कर दे भोसड़ी की कहाँ सा साइड में कैसे साइड क्यों नहीं चेक किया किसी ने साइड में कैसे थोड़ी माइक आई है उसके 2 हिट में भाई काम दबाव कर दिया भाई 2 हिट में साइड में कैसे है
Just gotta play around the slow fields and we're fine.
मेरा पिन राइड में सब तो क्या बता भाई
Recovering it. I am with you. We are strong.
Story मैं का सो दो
Reloading.
मेरे को क्यों बात क्या कर रहा है रीलोडिंग
सोवा बैक स्टेप देख
Reloading.
कोई
Enemy
नहीं
spotted A.
भाई मेरे को लगी गंदी लगी बैक स्टेप
Spike carrier kill.
Better luck next life. Reloading.
Phoenix 80 damage.
One
Yeah,
enemy
yeah.
remaining.
Trinity, you're welcome.
Nice.
My ult ready.
मार
Player standing.
नहीं यार गंदा खेला मैं
No wahala. I am the trouble.
कितना गंदा भाई मेरा एम भाई छी भाई छी इतना गंदा छी भाई छी इतना गंदा एम भाई क्या हो गया है तेरे मतलब
Even fight? That's fun.
मत कर भाई
Enemy spotted A. Pulling them in.
ये ना भाई
Reloading.
रीलोडिंग
Well divided.
Scanning ahead.
Cutting their vision.
There they are.
मैं मरता क्यों नहीं भाई
Soul shots.
मेरा एम रीलोडिंग हट जा भाई रीलोडिंग हो जाएगा
One enemy remaining.
Enemy spotted A. Sucked.
Last round before the switch.
Buy all you need.
रीलोडिंग
Need a drop. Need a drop. Mid-dice. Thanks. Reloading.
रीलोडिंग अरे मेरे को उससे खेलना है फैंटम से खेलना चाहिए रीलोडिंग
Cutting their vision.
फायर स्पैम कर रही है बैड की लोडिंग
Reloading.
Right here. Down. My ult is ready.
Back step 78.
Spike down A.
रीलोडिंग
Please
बैक
go,
साइड
guys.
I
कोई
have
नहीं
the
है
spike.
मेरे को फैंटम चाहिए यार
Fall back.
कैटलिस्ट
One enemy remaining.
रीलोडिंग
Revealing area. Found them.
वेरोलेंट खेलना मैंने
Last player standing.
अबे लेफ्ट
ऊपर से जा हाँ
30 seconds left.
हगदीस जंप हगदीस रीलोडिंग जीरो किल भाई जीरो में हुआ
Switching sides.
I call you Charlie because it means you're my friend. But maybe I should call you Kwasi.
Need
a drop.
तो क्या
Spike down A.
रिलोजिंग भाई क्या 60 मराठी नहीं भोसड़ी का
One enemy remaining.
असिस्ट कह दे भाई 5 असिस्ट ये 5 बार बना कितना असिस्ट है बताइए 6 असिस्ट है रिलोजिंग
अबे बी पे भी रहो
मिड पे बी पे गए
प्लांट छोड़ा
Spike planted.
सॉरी मैं क्या सॉरी
Enemy kill.
एक किल हो गई भाई क्यों हगास हूँ भाई मैं पूरा हगास
One
भाई
enemy
वैलोरेंट में
remaining.
हगास हूँ PS खेलते खेलते वैलोरेंट नहीं आ रहा है मेरा ये क्या था स्किल क्या हो गया है सिर पकड़ के बैठना पड़ रहा है
Cover going out.
करो वे
The spike is diffused.
एक बाकी
Match
क्या
point.
बाकी
Got their backs. Just, you know, from the front.
off I want off.
लुजी वो लवड़ा है रीलोडिंग
बेटा भी कोई नहीं है
कोई नहीं है मेरा भी एक फैंटम लेना था रीलोडिंग करके आए एक से चलो
ये देना
One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
गेम डिलीट कर
Defenders win.
Hold on to this moment. We can't stop here.
अरे डाउनलोड किया भाई रीलोडिंग गेम प्रैक्टिस करना है करेंगे ऑफलाइन ये 5-1 पहले What?
दो को 50
जितना मेरी बारी
क्या बारी किस चीज की बारी है किस चीज
मेरे बगीचे में मैं फूल दूंगा
और मैं पानी मैडम ने टास्क दिया है ना एक सेकंड फाइन
बाकी के पहले कौन आठ थे जिन्होंने तो दो आप
मुझे लगता है
बहुत सी बात। तुम रहते कहाँ हो?
जिम मस्त हाँ रुक मैं स्टडी उस ऊपर कर रही हूँ ठीक ये देख
ये देखो एटी अभी भी है।
किधर है वो टैटू? रीलोडिंग करो, रीलोडिंग। किसके साथ मैंने कर रखा है? What he brought Mr. Beast to his podcast.
Mr. Beast, welcome to Figuring Out. I flew all the way to India just to be on this podcast. I heard this is the #1 podcast. You're like the Joe Rogan of India.
I am the Raj Shamani of India. Let's just put it this way.
Okay.
Let's put it this way.
What have you sacrificed in order to reach where you are?
I mean, I literally sacrificed everything.
How much are you spending in a year?
Well over $200 million spent on content this
Bro could make a whole movie. Why? Hello? Bro could make a fucking movie. Bro could make a fucking movie. He spent $200 million in a year. Bhai.
between the Amazon
He could
show
put
and
out
the
a
main
movie.
channel.
Fuck. If you have to tell every YouTuber to ask themselves 3 questions, what would be those 3 questions?
Step 1, is this video original? If you're driving down the road and you just see a cow, you're never going to think about that again. But if you're driving down the road and you see a cow and it's purple, you're going to look 5 times and you're never going to forget that. And I think that same logic does apply to ideas. The second thing would be, am I truly putting as much effort into this video as possible? The third question would be, what am I improving from last time?
If you had a podcast, what would you do?
What you really need to be focused on is like, how do I articulate better? My questions are more well researched.
Yep.
And I'm asking things that no other podcast has asked this person, so they feel like they're getting more value. Relentless obsession with making a better product.
How much money do you make in a year?
If to answer that, Ranveer Kapoor का बर्थडे था। Happy birthday Ranveer Kapoor. Ruiz Libra. Seriously. ये क्या रहा है ये है नहीं नहीं बिल्कुल नहीं। think I need to do one thing. Docs, given docs. Should I reveal the on stream काम करना मतलब डॉट टाइप का वीडियो देख डॉट टाइप का मैंने देखा नहीं अभी तक वैसे। और बता क्या हाल है? कौन सी वाली? मैंने एक भी नहीं देखी आज तक इसकी वीडियोस, सिर्फ रील्स में देखी है।
रिसेंटली मेरे दादा
लाइक एक भी नहीं देखी सीरियसली। एक देखने की कोशिश करनी शायद ये वाली देखो, इंडियन सिबलिंग्स चाइल्डहुड मेमोरीज बोर्डिंग स्कूल।
Grammarly helps me get the best grades possible while depleting the least amount of hours of my week.
रिसेंटली मेरे दादाजी मुझसे बोले, बेटा हमारी जिंदगी का सबसे बेस्ट समय हमारा बचपन होता है।
इसका दादा इतना मोटा कैसे है? किसका दादा इतना मोटा होता है?
ये बोलकर वो अपने डायपर में हगने लगे, तो मैंने इस बात
What the
का
fuck?
सबसे बेस्ट समय हमारा बचपन होता है। ये बोलकर वो अपने डायपर में हगने लगे, तो मैंने इस बात पे थोड़ा गौर
What the fuck bro?
किया और मुझे पता चला कि यस बचपन सच में बहुत रैंडम होता है। बचपन में एक बार साइकिल की चेन चढ़ाते समय मेरा हाथ आ गया, तो मैं भाग के अपने अपाहिज दोस्त को भी ले आया कि उसके भी हाथ आ जाए। बचपन में मुझे मेरी दादी का चरित्र सही नहीं लगता था, क्योंकि वो मुझे डेली
What?
दोस्त को भी ले आया कि उसके भी हाथ आ जाए। बचपन में मुझे मेरी दादी
What the hell?
का चरित्र सही नहीं लगता था, क्योंकि वो मुझे डेली नया तारा दिखा के बोलती थी वो तुम्हारे दादाजी है। बचपन में मैं थोड़ा भोला भी ऐसे फालतू किसी को उंगली नहीं करता था, वरना फिर मैं 9 तक ही गिन पाता था। एक तो तब कोई भी आके गिनती पूछ लेता था, और उंगली करते समय गिनना कितना मुश्किल होता है पता है। बचपन में मैं और मेरा भाई हमेशा WWE देख के लड़ते
My God, भाई।
थे, क्योंकि माँ बाप की चाहते लड़ने लायक थी
Animation।
नहीं। एक तो मेरा छोटा भाई बचपन में बहुत शांत स्वभाव का था, बेचारा स्कूल में भी सीनियर से बुली होता था। हाँ वो सीनियर मैं ही होता था। एक बार बोलता था भैया डॉक्टर बनना मेरा सपना है, तो मैंने उसे नीट की बुक्स ला दी, तो अब वो उसका बुरा सपना बन गया। अब वो डॉक्टर गेम में भी बीमार ही बनता है और बवासीर पीछे होती है। चिंटू बुक्स नहीं पढ़ रहा है तू? एक बार बेचारा बिस्तर पे गिर के रोने लग गया तो सब बोलने लग गए कुछ नहीं हुआ, चींटी मर गई, चींटी मर गई। मैं यहाँ सोच रहा हूँ फिर अभी तक हम चींटियों वाले बिस्तर पे क्यों सो रहते हैं? हाँ, घर में सबकी पीठ पे ददोड़े हो रखे हैं। हाँ, ये नहीं गिरता तो हमें तो पता ही नहीं चलता वाले बिस्तर पे क्यों सो रहते हैं। हाँ, घर में सबकी पीठ पे ददोड़े हो रखे हैं। हाँ, ये नहीं गिरता तो हमें तो पता ही नहीं चलता बिस्तर पे चींटियां हैं। हम तो सोए जा रहे हैं चींटियों वाले बिस्तर पे। और स्कूल में जब भी ये छोटे भाई पैड में हक देते हैं तो बड़े भाई को क्यों बुलाया जाता है पता है? और बेइज्जती होती है पूरी क्लास के सामने और बुलाते भी इतने सस्पेंस है, वो देख के बड़े भाई का हगना निकल जाता है। ऐसे दो छोटे बच्चे स्लो मोशन में भाग के आ रहे हैं। हाँ, वो उनकी नॉर्मल स्पीड है। मैं देखता हूँ मेरे भाई को क्राइम सीन से दो पियून पकड़ के ले जा रहे हैं। उसे ब्राउन रंगे हाथों पकड़ लिया गया है। मेरे भाई ने मुझसे जाते जाते कहा,
मुझे फंसाया जा रहा है।
मुझे पता था इस लेंडे के पीछे की कहानी इतनी सिंपल नहीं हो सकती। कड़ी तहकीकात के बाद मुझे पता चला इस लेंडे के पीछे बड़े बड़े पॉलिटिशियंस, गैंग लीडर्स और माफिया इन्वॉल्व है। मेरा भाई सही कह रहा था, ये उसका लेंडा नहीं है। हैंड्स अप पीटी टीचर, तो वो लेंडा तुम्हारा था। तो तुम्हें पता चल ही गया। तुम
क्या ब्रेन रॉट है भाई, अबे छी
कभी नहीं पकड़ सकते।
छी भाई,
भाग गया। जाने दो उसे बेटा, हमने पीटी टीचर के बड़े भाई को बुला लिया है वो लेंडा उठाने। लेंडा आपकी नजदीकी सिनेमा घरों में पड़ा होगा तो देख के पैर रखना। ये चैनल पे जितने भी अजीब और गरीब चीजें तुम देखते हो, ये मैं और मेरे भाई की लाइफ में हमेशा होती रहती है। और इसलिए
अबे यार
हमने ये चैनल नॉट योर टाइप बनाया था। मेरे भाई ने कहा तू बोल और मैं एनिमेशन करता हूँ, और लो बन गया।
हाँ
नॉट योर टाइप आपके नजर। अरे अभी भी लेंडा लगा हुआ है। बचपन में बोले जाता था कि तुम जितने दांत तकिए के नीचे रखोगे तुम्हें उतने ही रुपये मिलेंगे। तो मैंने दादी की 32 ही रख दी तो मुझे 32 रुपए मिले। वो 32 ही 7,000 की थी। जो पिटा हूं ना मैं घर पे, साली स्कैमर दांतों वाली परी चांदी का दांत ले जाके 1 रुपया देती है। दांतों से याद है बचपन में सब सूखा बॉर्नविटा खाते हैं क्योंकि दांत दूध के होते हैं। ठीक है, ये वाला जोक हटा दूंगा। बचपन में मुझे चुड़ैलों से बहुत डर लगता था। एक बार मुझे चुड़ैल के पैर के निशान दिखे तो मैं उल्टा भागा, पर फिर मैं चुड़ैल के ही घर में आ गया। हाँ, मैं पति में भूल गया था उसके पैर उल्टे होते हैं। तो फिर मैंने सोचा इसका पीछे से सर फोड़ देता हूँ। सर फोड़ने गया तो वो उसका मुंह निकला। फिर से भूल गया कि साली चुड़ैलों के बाल भी मुंह पे होते हैं। आदमी को पता चले तो चले कैसे। जब मैं छोटा था नींद में बिस्तर भी बहुत गीला करता था। मेरी मम्मी हमेशा गुस्सा करती थी कि सोने से पहले सुसु किया कर। अब उन्हें कैसे बताऊं, फिर गीले बिस्तर में मुझे नींद नहीं आती। बचपन में मुझे गुस्सा भी बहुत आता था तो मेरी मम्मी ने मुझे एक रेड स्टोन की अंगूठी पहना दी। और सरप्राइजिंगली उससे मेरा गुस्सा इतनी जल्दी उतरने लग गया क्योंकि अब मैं जब अंगूठी पहन के लोगों को पीटता था तो गुस्सा इतनी जल्दी शांत होता था। वैसे ये अंगूठी मुझे एक बाबा जी के आश्रम से मिली थी। जब मैं वो आश्रम में गया था वहाँ एक बहुत ही हॉट सी बंदी मुझे देख के बार बार स्माइल करे जा रही थी। तो मैंने भी मौके पे चौका मारा और जल्दी से अपना नंबर पेपर पे लिख के उसकी तरफ फेंक दिया। वो बंदी ने भी बड़े प्यार से मेरा नंबर उठाया और खा लिया। अरे भाई उसको भूत लगे, वो तब से सबको स्माइल दे रही है। हम भी सुबह से नंबर फेंक रहे हैं, अभी तक 2 किलो पेपर खा गई है। अब तुम्हें भी ऐसे रैंडम भूतों या स्ट्रेंजर्स पास नंबर ना फेंकना पड़े प्यार के लिए, इसलिए आओ हैपन पे चले। यहाँ तुम्हें मिलते
हैपन
तुम्हारे
प्रमोशन
के लोग। मुझे बॉर्नविटा बहुत पसंद है। मुझे भी रोहित। आओ मन बुद्धि हैंडशेक करते हैं। हैपन आपको उन लोगों की प्रोफाइल तो भी जाकर अपना नेक्स्ट क्रश स्पॉट करो। आपने ही डाउनलोड करो, लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में। थैंक यू हैपन। बचपन में मेरी हमेशा
क्या ऐसे मरता है लोग
बोलती रहती थी कि बाहर जाके खेलो। अब बाहर मेरे मोहल्ले के बच्चे भाई वो ऐसे अजीब अजीब से गेम्स खेलते थे। कहीं ड्रैगन फ्लाई में रस्सी बांध के उसको पेट बना लिया है, कहीं नंगे भाग रहे टायर के पीछे लकड़ी मारते मारते। मेरी मम्मी को उन पे दया आ रही है कि बेचारे गरीब बच्चे किसी भी चीज से खेल लेते हैं। फिर हमारी कार पलट जाती है। हाँ, वो टायर हमारी कार का था। और मुझे एक बात बताओ, चक्के से खेलने पे वो गरीब कैसे कंसिडर हो रहे हैं? क्या पता उनने कार खरीद के चक्का निकाला हो, क्या पता लैम्बोर्गिनी के चक्के से खेल रहे हो। नहीं, तुम्हें कैसे पता चल रहा है वो गरीब है या अमीर? और एक चक्के से इतनी सारी एक्टिविटी करेंगे ये लोग। कभी चक्के में रस्सी बांध के झूला बना दिया, कभी झूले से फिका के खुद को लूला बना दिया, कभी लूले पे झूला बांधकर हुला हू बना दिया। ये इतने हरामी बच्चे थे, इनके साथ कोई भी घर नहीं खेलता था क्योंकि घर ये जुए में लगा के हार जाते हैं। ये वो बच्चे जिन्हें तुम रिमोट कंट्रोल कार भी दोगे तो उसकी मोटर निकाल के पंखा।
शानदार ऑनलाइन एक्शन गेम वॉर थंडर आपके उबाऊ सप्ताह के दिनों को खत्म करने के लिए तैयार है। प्रसिद्ध जापानी
बनाएंगे। एक बार इन्होंने रिमोट कंट्रोल रिमोट बनाया था। तुम अगर इस रिमोट पे बटन दबाओगे तो इस रिमोट पे बटन दबेगी, बस। ये लोग मकर संक्रांति के दिन पतंग भी लूटते थे दुकानों से। पतंग से याद है मैं बचपन में अपने दोस्त जनक के साथ बहुत पतंग उड़ाता था। पतंग पर वो पतंग आर तो घूम के हमारे
गुड स्टफ। क्या माय फेवरेट एनिमे सीरीज कौन लगता है इन्हें? दीदी कौन लाइव स्ट्रीम कर रही है? हेलो दीदी। ये तो जानने वाली बात है। अजीब ही है भाई। फैमिली अजीब। उनको खत्म करते हैं यार ये लाइफ स्ट्रीम्स। आह, चलो चलो दार्जिलिंग दार्जिलिंग। फ्रेंड्स के साथ ही। Please do not pluck that tea leaf. जगह तो बढ़िया है यार। ट्रैवलिंग बहुत करनी पड़ती है भाई। भाई कार इतना दूर कौन जाएगा रे। हम इधर का ही व्यू एंजॉय कर लेते हैं। अपने को क्या, अपने को तो बस काम करने का है। अपने को बस काम करने का है ब्रो। Focus on your work. People will enjoy. Focus on your work. काम करो, काम करो, काम करो. Game खेलो, काम करो, game खेलो. काम करना है, game खेलना है. Yeah. Hey Max, what's up? How are you doing?
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event
Oh, my
skips on the food,
skin is itching, bro.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
My skin is
This is your day,
itching.
Max.
Like what the
you can
hell?
do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday.
मैं बार-बार
So
देखना
I
बंद करूँ
started
मेरे
taking
photos.
charge of things when I was young. Poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing.
Bonanza.
You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done. Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow. I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week.
Huh? अच्छा.
Weird.
Okay. He wants me to read something. मेरे को लगा he wants to read something. तो मैं बोला should I share some books?
Smile and don't say anything stupid.
But Darjeeling कहते हैं कश्मीर तो मैं कहना तुम्हारी क्या है ये ना है too late. But इसमें फोटो मेरा वाला फोटो कहाँ है उसपे आ गया
It's kind of simple, but I find this haunting.
Right? I can't believe my picture. It was cool that Principal Wells came along. He could have canceled our entries after. Champagne makes me think of me and Chloe getting busted with that.
wait, I haven't used this country from birth.
Like, I do not understand art.
I guess everybody is a photographer now.
texting चल रहा है. Boomed. What's up,
Excuse
Boomed?
me, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved your photograph. I've seen a lot today, but there's something powerful and understated in yours. I can't wait to see much more of your work in the future.
What the fuck? Wait. Wait. Is he working on something? He doesn't want to tell me.
Excuse me. I just wanted to tell you how much I loved your photograph. I've seen a lot today, but there's something powerful and understated in yours. I can't wait to see much more of your work in the future.
So you want to tell me?
Hi, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
Hey,
क्या हुआ?
are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
I'm okay. Jet lag.
Jet
High
lag?
altitude.
High altitude jet lag? यार text भाई कितना message कर इस पर?
Ringer off, idiot.
I had my points reviewed and then I took it.
Oh, come on. Please answer. What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach.
Chloe, can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
God,
क्या हो गया?
the tornado was real. I
Uh,
didn't fix shit. Chloe will
तो
die.
इतना टाइम लग रहा है इसको टाइप करने
Amy
को.
Bay is gonna be destroyed.
Stupid, I was
There
doing
has to be a
ridiculous
way to
artists
stop
that
this.
idiot bought some
For good.
कभी कभी रिएक्शन ही दे देना चाहिए. हाँ हूँ मैं.
No fucking way. Chloe can't die again. I have to save her.
Oh my god, I have to save her, huh? हाँ. Wait. फोटो भी जाना चाहिए ना मेरे को.
I guess everybody is a photographer now.
क्या? Bro, I have talent भाई. ऐसा चूतिया बात करो. Everybody is a photographer. That batch. Teaching me how to fight and live peacefully. I can now fully throw that AI does with what? Crazy fun.
Oh shit. Oh my head. What is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time?
वो
This timeline was so perfect.
क्या हो रहा है ये?
All
तो
except
टेक्सटिंग में बिजी हो
being
इधर
in
फिर से.
Arcadia Bay. Not. I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco.
Dear.
Simple.
Not
Sorry, San
participating.
Francisco. Chloe comes first.
Oh, I like it. Relationship comes first. Nah, they'll make me dilute against AI. What? Wait, I'll still be on the. मैं फिर से उस basement में बंद रहूँगा. What? People are so deliberate these days that they talk their daily love problems to AI.
Oh fuck.
Because they have no one.
No. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out. It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Right shit and die. Fuck you, bro.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Good answer.
She back here again.
Good answer. Hey.
Yep.
Your nose is bleeding.
Yep.
Probably gave
Because
you
we
too
need
big
to
a
make
dose.
some
Sorry
change
about that, Max.
to change the future.
Considering you're about to die.
Motherfuckers
A
first
nosebleed is a
support, they
first
support.
world problem.
Yeah, they do.
Your iris, that dilation like a shutter. The pictures you're taking of me now. Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary. That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week.
Yep.
There's something
मैं texting में वीडियो बनाता है भाई.
Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear.
Okay.
Max.
Okay, there's.
It's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please.
Jefferson.
Don't do this.
Why people
You
are
don't know
going to
what's
have bro?
happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
भाई.
Please, don't do this.
I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
I will give you videographic interview. Oh shit!
No, David, no.
Jesus. David Madsen.
David Peldis. David Peldis. David Peldis.
What?
David, watch out.
How? How did you know that?
I know that. Oh shit. थोड़ी माइका फिर भी.
What?
David, watch out.
Time to shut the fuck up, okay?
थोड़ी माइका मेरे को ही ठीक ठाक करने वाली.
What?
David, watch out.
How? How did you know that?
मारी खा गया मैं.
Jesus.
थोड़ी माइका सो दो. तो वन किया था. लौड़े को
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that? Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold. Good. I always hated that fascist fuck. Everybody at Blackwell did, right, Mac?
स्टोरी मैं ये रुक तू है जो रुक मैं तेरे को बताता हूँ
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
भाई तू मार कैसे खा रहा है बार बार भाई क्या बंदा है
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
ट्राइपॉड है डेविड ये बंदा मार खा के मारने वाला है
This final dose won't hurt. What? I promise. This final dose won't hurt. What?
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
Oh yeah man see
Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold. Good. I always hated that fascist fuck. Everybody at Blackwell did, right, Max? Okay.
क्या करूँ like I'm confused ट्राइपॉड फेंकना चाहिए मेरे को पता नहीं क्या करना चाहिए I'm confused
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that?
I'm confused
David, watch out!
How? That? Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold. Good. I always hated that fascist fuck. Everybody at Blackwell did, right, Max? Okay.
Forced to study such a boy
What?
David, watch out!
How?
मैं ये छोड़ दूंगा ये मार This shit can't fight. This motherfucker can't fight, man. This motherfucker can't fight, bro. Motherfucks. इसका ये पढ़ ही लेता है क्या लिखा है. What is scared on by down and managing being skill is impossible. You will हाँ? Zaru diba? Diya sir, please.